All right, guys, what an ending to that one. That was a lot of fun. I was on the edge of my seat. I don't know if you are or were. I don't know. I can't talk straight. But, guys, before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about Heat Lakers Game 5. All right, fun stuff in that one. It's become a series in a lot of ways, and I think that if you're a Lakers fan, you really wanted to win this game, obviously to just win the finals and get it done with, because this Heat team is filled with guys that aren't going to give up. This isn't the LA Clippers that are just going to die on you and just fold like a chair. This is the Jimmy Butler Heat that come and don't back off. They don't back away. And Jimmy Butler hit some monster buckets at the end of this game, along with LeBron James, who is one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. At this point, who even knows? But you've got to give credit to LeBron James. 41 minutes, 40 points. He shot 6 for 9 from 3. That's one thing that if you're a Lakers fan, like, it's frustrating to not win this game when LeBron was shooting like he was tonight. 15 for 21 from the field for LeBron. That's GOAT stuff. In a game-deciding finals game, LeBron 40 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. Just a monster performance from LeBron James. Absolutely. He is incredible, phenomenal, unbelievable. Anthony Davis, he had a nice night, 28 points, although if you're a Laker fan, you probably want more, but part of that was because of he had a couple little injury things. He had the bruise on his heel or whatever that seemed to kind of slow him down. And then something happened where the camera didn't seem to catch it, but it looked like maybe he turned his ankle or something. He was kind of grabbing that ankle. Who knows what happened, but he was kind of hobbling at the end of that game. So he was a little bit of a non-factor. And so for the Lakers to win this game, they needed LeBron to just take everything on his shoulders and do it. And really, that last play where, the play before, LeBron just bullied his way to the rim, gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. If you're the Lakers, you want to do that again. But the Heat did a pretty good job of double teaming him and forcing someone else to win the game. And Danny Green, $30 million over 2 years, $15 million a year, bricks, front rims the three-pointer. I mean, that's tough to pay that guy that money. You pay that guy that money for these games. It's a $15 million miss. Pretty tough stuff. But Danny Green, by the way, had an actually pretty decent plus-minus, and some of that could be that he's on the starting lineup with two of the best players in the league, if not the two best players in the league, in LeBron and Davis. But you've got to hit that shot. For the Miami Heat, you've got to give credit to Jimmy Butler first. He was outstanding. And, the stats, 35 points, 11 for 19 from the field, but his ability to get to the line is incredible. I mean, he just sacrifices his body. Tonight, 12 for 12 from the free throw line. Every single make mattered, and he made every single one. 12 rebounds, 11 assists. What a monster night from Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Buckets is just a monster. And if you're in an end-of-game situation, is there anyone else you really want on your team than someone like Jimmy Butler, who is going to, on one end, hit game-winning shot after game-winning shot, and then on the other, he goes and guards LeBron every single play. Like, when you see him keeled over just from, sheer exhaustion, I mean, there's a reason. When you're guarding LeBron James every single play in a Game 7 and he's trying to beat you and get his next title, and then on the other end, you're hitting little turnaround mid-rangers and going to the line and taking a beating from, whoever it is fouling you. Unbelievable from Jimmy Butler. That pickup was unbelievable, and everyone who ever said anything about Jimmy Butler needs to take a step back and think, you know what? Jimmy Butler might have been right about everything in the past, because he was. Adebayo was pretty solid, but just 13 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. You kind of need more from Adebayo a little bit. But you're going up against Anthony Davis, who's, one of the best defenders in the league, one of the best players in the league. So that's tough to do, but you'd like to see a little more impact from Adebayo. And maybe that's a good sign for the Heat, that if Adebayo can impact the game next game, then maybe you can get another win. Jay Crowder continues to be cold from 3, where he was not in the series before this one, where he seemed to just hit everything. 2 for 9 from 3, but I think with Jay Crowder, you've got to give Crowder credit that he is a plus defender. And I don't think anyone ever talks about this enough. He's not like an elite defender, but he's definitely a positive defender. He's a big power forward who puts size on whoever he's guarding. And, someone like LeBron James can take advantage of Jay Crowder at times, but that's because he's LeBron James. But Jay Crowder's size really helps him on a lot of matchups, and so he deserves credit for his defense. And then Duncan Robinson tonight, probably the thing that won the game. He hit that huge three at the end of the game, 7 for 13 from three from Duncan Robinson. If the Heat are finding a way to get Duncan Robinson shots, look out, because he is a fantastic shooter, fantastic. And then Tyler Hero with an okay night, 12 points, 2 for 3 from 3, so that's huge. But just, -2. So Tyler Hero actually, you could see him having a better game next game. Kendrick Nunn was a big part of this win. And it felt like with Kendrick Nunn in, where he had like a nice night in that first half, Nunn was 6 for 11, but it kind of made you feel like this is a Heat team if they had a healthy Goran Dragic playing. And so if Kendrick Nunn can give them positive minutes like that, that's fantastic. You got to give Iguodala credit too. His defense at times is out of this world. So nice win for the Heat. What a close one, a nail biter. I don't got any nails left, guys. And that's all I got to say. Like and subscribe to this channel, guys. I will talk to you later.